Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Los Angeles Lakers legend Shaquille O'Neal honored his former on-court running mate Kobe Bryant by gifting the late basketball star's mother a gift that was priceless. I ain't got no problem with that, but some of y'all do, so let's talk about it. SHAQ presented Pamela Bryant with a restored 1996 Toyota Land Cruiser, once driven by her son during his high school days on August 24th. The date is observed as Kobe Day in Los Angeles. Pam gave birth to Kobe on August 23rd, 1978. After playing for the Lakers for 20 seasons from 1996 to 2016, the shooting guard passed away on January 26, 2020 at age 41. Kobe perished as a result of a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California. His 13-year-old daughter, Gianna Bryant, was also one of the 9 fatalities. The father and daughter duo were survived by Kobe's wife, Vanessa Bryant, and their 3 other daughters, Natalia, Bianca, and Capri. In celebration of the man who introduced Mamba mentality to the world, SHAQ partnered with Effortless Motors and actor Anthony C. Hall to update Kobe's Land Cruiser for his family. The company shared before and after footage of the Japanese-made automobile on the car dealership's social media accounts. According to Hall, SHAQ found the cruiser at Pam's Las Vegas home. He said Shaquille went over to Ma Bryant's house. He loved Kobe, and he loved Kobe's family. He loved Ma Bryant, so he would frequently check on her. So when he goes over to her house on one occasion, he sees the truck and he asks her, can he restore the truck for her? And she gives him permission. So he links up with Anthony Hall and Effortless Motors, and according to them, the truck ends up looking better than it did when Kobe originally bought it. Oh, his mom and daddy bought it. So that was before the NIL deals. In any event, a lot of love started pouring in on social media. People saying a lot of positive things like that's super cool. There were people that were saying that they were hoping for the company's continued success because they're such big fans of Kobe, SHAQ, and the Lakers. But as you know, the trolls got to have their say. One person chimed in saying, we know Kobe's relationship was estranged from his parents, but they still lost a son and a granddaughter. It's nice that SHAQ continued to check on the people that gave us Kobe. That wasn't too bad. Another so-called Mamba fan expressed, why, so she can sell it? Should have gave it to Vanessa and the girls. Another person wrote, yeah, Kobe wouldn't have done that, so SHAQ shouldn't have either. It is just absolutely amazing to me how people think they know people's business. I mean, you know a little of, you know what you hear and what people put out there, but to dig in like you got a dog in the fight, to be so judgmental. Okay, the mama sold some memorabilia that she claimed Kobe gave to her. Now, Kobe claimed that he gave the mom and the dad, his mom and dad, his dad is now deceased. His dad, Joe Bryant, is now deceased. He died last year. But Kobe claimed he gave his parents the memorabilia to hold for him. They claimed that he gifted it. So they put it up for auction and they received a $450,000 advance on it. Kobe got word of this auction and he allegedly bought all of the memorabilia and kept it for himself. Once he got it, regained control of it, he kept it for himself. Now, so that's one thing. Then there was another issue, but one of the biggest issues with Kobe and his parents were that They didn't want him to marry Vanessa. They thought Vanessa was just a gold digger and she was after his money. Vanessa, when Kobe met her, was a music video chick. You know, he allegedly met her while she was doing a music video. So they didn't think she was good enough for their son. So, you know, Kobe picked a side and he went with Vanessa. Nevertheless, according to reports, before Kobe died, he and his parents buried the hatchet. So all we can go off of is what we hear and not what we really know, because none of us were really there, and there's two sides to every story. But bigger than all of that, fam, these are the people who gave him birth. I get it for some of y'all. Some of y'all was born in this last 20 years or so, 20, 30 years. Some of y'all got the mentality like, yeah, you might have birthed me, but I don't owe you nothing. I don't have to do anything for you. And if you make me mad, I get to not speak to you forever. And I get to withhold your relationship with your grandchildren and everything. Some of y'all are really on demon time. I get it, fam. If they truly did sell Kobe's memorabilia and it was Kobe's and not a gift, then that was dirty. He didn't like Vanessa. Y'all hate his parents because they didn't like Vanessa? You think they didn't know what was best for their son? Now, sometimes you might have a situation where the parents are off with it. But most of the time, man, parents be knowing, they know. And okay, Kobe and Vanessa seem to have a great relationship or whatever, but we know that it wasn't perfect. We know that. We don't know what kind of personal relationship they had, though. You don't know what the parents saw that we don't see, that we didn't see. Ain't no parents out here perfect. So everybody makes mistakes. He sold some memorabilia. We're talking about money. And some of y'all like the idea of this man distancing himself from his parents over money? Disowning his parents over some money? A few $100,000, even if it was a few $1 million. We talking about a man worth damn near $1 billion. Y'all talking about money? I get it, fam. Money is important. I get it. Some people say, well, you know, it's the principle. If my parents tried to sell my memorabilia, that would hurt me. But I'm not disowning my parents. I'm gonna look at, well, damn, you know, look like they was kind of hurting for money, and this is what they had that they thought was valuable. It's not doing anything by just sitting in the house collecting dust. They need money. They don't want to ask me. And not saying that that's my burden to bear, but I gotta give grace, man. That's the people who brought me into the world. That's mama. That's daddy. See, I'm from that generation, and I'm cool with that. I didn't have the best experience with my mama or daddy, but I still loved my mama and daddy, and I would never disown my mama or daddy for no woman on the planet. Some of y'all got that Bonnie and Clyde type mentality, and you wonder why you always running into roadblocks. Some people also hide about Kobe giving his dad his 2000 championship ring, a replica of that 2000 championship ring, and the father auctioning that ring off for almost $1 million. Okay, I get it. That would run me hot too. It's my ring. It's a replica of my ring, and I gifted this to you, and you're gonna go auction it? Maybe I'm saying to myself, well, I say to you, well, why you didn't come to me first? Maybe I'm mad about that. You didn't come to me and give me an opportunity to buy it from you because it means something to me. But the way I'm built actually is that when I give somebody something, it's theirs. Now that's a little personal. That's kind of different from just buying somebody a car, buying somebody something that anybody can have if they got the money. Only a few people get a championship ring, so that's a little different. But still, I gotta consider, would he had auctioned that ring off if he was financially secure? I'm not even saying that's Kobe's job for his parents to be financially secure. You know, it's not really his job, but still, it's something that I would have to consider. And if he wasn't in that position, maybe he wouldn't have auctioned the ring off. But that's still my daddy, man. I gotta look at the good and the bad. This the bad happening right now, but what about all the years he prepared me for this moment? What about all the years that he spent teaching me, coaching me, guiding me? All of the times we spent having one-on-one conversations, the times he took me to the basketball camps, and the times that he introduced me to other players, and the doors that I walked through because I had that Bryant name and my daddy was respected. What about all those? What about all of that? Yeah, I'm not with that, fam. I'm not with that at all. That ring, I get it. To the parents, it's something special, but at the end of the day, it's just things. All of this stuff, awards, rings, all of this stuff, it's just stuff. And if them people got a mortgage to pay, let me put it like this. If you got a mortgage to pay, if you ain't got no money, things are super tight, and you got an item in your house that you can auction off for $1 million to get you on your feet, what would you do? Drop a comment. Boy, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. No more talk.